regular Anne Heche over there.
Classic Anne Heche.
Oh, I just nailed that cut. Ethan, I friggin' nailed that cut. I've been live punching the show and like screwing up royally, but that last one, I just screwed up. My hubris. Damn it. He's going to turn that into a short and use it against me.
YUNKJunk!
Hey, everybody, welcome to What Is This Podcast? We thought we'd start things off with our best Blues Traveler impressions. Here we go. Zach, you got one in the canister for us?
In the canister?
Yep.
Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. That's it. I know all of the words.
The hug brings you back, and I ain't telling you no lies tonight.
Oh, that's a good one, Zach. That's more of a physical impression.
It's true. More of the charades of impressions.
Yes.
Up, John Popper, Blues Traveler. Got it.
See the Corn on the Cob?
Corn on the Cob?
Harmonica.
Yeah, it's a Fender.
A Fender?
Yeah.
I am losing my hair. Anyway, hi guys. So we don't have Luke today. No, I went with Keeps. I haven't even applied it yet, but it's just sitting at my house.
Keeps, man?
I should probably get on it.
Because it was cheaper?
Well, Keeps man. I don't know, but I'm a Keepsman. I'm a Keepsman.
I got Hims, but I've only got like 4 pills left. I gotta re-up.
Then it all falls out. 4 pills left.
Yeah.
Well, boys, why aren't you wearing a shirt?
Because I live in LA, dog.
What does that mean?
Oh,
It means I was fucking swimming in my pool.
You just sweating?
No, I was swimming.
Sweating?
Will we get...
Sweating?
We just gotta go tits out for the tear. Get those.
Is this a tits out podcast? Is that what we're saying?
Those meaty pepperoni nips out there for the people.
Hot nips? I don't think I've ever been accused of having pepperoni nipples.
I was just gonna say. Meaty pepperoni nipples.
However,
sausage titties, you big old boy.
That might remind you of an old rap song by
Nipples marinara.
Yours truly. Nipples marinara. First you get the nipples, then you add that marinara.
I kind of have like perfect nipples.
Unhinged.
You got to pour marinara on there.
I actually, this Blues Traveler stuff ties into something that I wrote down that I wanted to talk about.
Ooh.
I was trying to think. There are some songs that when the songwriter made it,
yeah,
they definitely they didn't make it with the intention of it becoming this like comedic go-to song that you put in like TV shows and movies. Are there any songs that come to mind for you guys? One for me is REM, Everybody Hurts. You know when you just hear the beginning of that song, it's like, oh, this has been in so many like comedic scenes.
Everybody hurts sometimes.
It's been used in like commercials in a funny way. Been used in movies.
It's used ironically often.
When a day's in the night.
It's almost so mellow that it's not seriously a sad ballad, which I think what you're saying is the intent.
Yeah, it's irony.
I feel like Pearl Jam probably has some of those.
Even flow.
Yeah,
that's in every tampon commercial, right?
It should be, man. Yo, I got an idea.
Okay.
Let's start a commercial company. Yep. And then we'll make the Even Flow Tampax commercial.
I used to have a toaster, and it said "Even Toast" on it. And every time I was making toast, I'd sing.
That's funny. Oh shit! I got stuck on the wrong camera angle. Sorry.
So you burn it on both sides. Yeah.
What do you guys think of this face?
We just see.
REM also does "It's the End of the World as We Know It," correct?
Yeah.
You know what I never liked about that? They feel fine. Like, that's a tragedy.
I feel fine. I've had one sincere pregnancy scare in my life. One sincere one, you know. Bitches be like, "Hey, I'm late and I'm having your baby," but like one sincere one where I picked up the phone and answered back. And it was with my ex-girlfriend, and she was like a week or two, and she was freaking out, and I wasn't, because I don't really care about anything. And so we
I think that's pretty clear.
So we were driving to the CVS down the street, and just a lot of tension in the car, real silent. And I turned on the radio to just kill the awkwardness, and it was "It's the End of the World," and I fucking burst out laughing. I thought it was the funniest shit ever. And you know, she didn't want to laugh, she did, but
she did.
The cosmic timing and irony. And I feel fine. I was like, you're right.
I thought when you started singing, I thought you were gonna go, "It's been
1 week since you looked at me.
Fill my pussy with your semen."
5 days since the afternoon.
And so we took the test, and we were waiting in her bathroom, and she was a very religious lady, and I wasn't so much at the time. And we prayed, you know, we're like, "Hey man, you know, whatever your answer is, we'll accept it." And you know, 2 minutes goes by, not pregnant, right? We both sprint in opposite directions down a hallway, in just like we just won, you know, the national collegiate championship.
I thought like that was the one thing that you were staying together for. Yeah, so as soon as you found out, it's like, bye forever.
Ran in opposite directions.
Never saw her again.
This is how dumb humans are, how dumb I am. This elation, right? We freaked out, and then
you fucked, and you came inside of her?
And I came inside of her immediately to celebrate. Immediately. Like, oh, let's try again.
And then you had an abortion.
No. I mean, she was on birth control. That's why I wasn't ever really worried. But just, maybe that ending was kind of obvious, I guess. But.
Look, can you really control a birth anymore? Like, is any of that real?
That's a hot take.
Ooh, let's get into it.
This week.
Midwives.
And what is this podcast?
What even is that? Are they
midwives?
Because I feel like a birth is at the end, and maybe we need end wives.
Well, that is the end of the world as we know it.
And I feel pretty good about it.
Someone says I'm a dance,
Okay, I got a bit. I came up with a word.
Okay.
Made up a word. And I think it would make a tremendous title for something. So I'm going to give you the title, and then you tell me what it is, if it's a novel, if it's an album, if it's a movie, and then what their medium is about.
Deal. Let's do it.
It's called Overneath.
Like instead of underneath, it's overneath?
Yes, asshole. Exactly.
Poem.
Okay. Ooh. And go. Read me fucking the poem called Overneath by Zach Frost.
The Zach Frost. Makes me think of Jack Frost.
Great movie.
Great character overall.
I wasn't listening to what the premise of this game is.
I think I got to do a poem.
Overneath. Just tell me, is it a book? Is it an album? Is it a poem? Is it a movie? And then what is it about? Overneath.
Overneath is about, when you're under the covers of life and you're looking down, but you got a nice little security blanket. So you're like this, but looking down over top. And you're like, let me get overneath of this problem real quick so that I can get some perspective, but warm and cuddly perspective,
That was a weird poem.
Overneath.
I get the feeling.
I was describing the poem. That wasn't the poem.
Oh, that was the feeling.
The poem is overneath leads beneath to where we queef. Overneath. Like Lil Wayne.
Overneath is a movie starring Mike Tyson, and it's about his niece and how he's over her. I'm over my niece. I'm overneath. I don't care about my niece no more.
So we're spelling his accent, essentially.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that you're doing niece as neath. When I would think Mike Tyson would say neef, Neef.
No, he definitely does it with a TH.
It's my niece. I punched in the face once. I punched her dad in the face. Well, now that I think about it, I'm turning into cat. What? Come on,
Who
man,
the hell
cat.
are you doing right now?
Turning into Shannon Sharp real fast.
Yeah.
You sound like
You're
Bobby
kinda doing
Boucher.
a Bayou thing. Yeah, Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher. She showed me a titty and I like them too. Show me a boobies.
Back in
I love the
1966.
part where she's like, she
sticks.
takes out the Alaskan water and she's like, still cold.
It's because it's from a glacier in Alaska. I saw that movie with Matt Wink.
Really?
In the theaters?
In the theater with Wink. I remember he called and his mom took us up to see The Waterboy.
When
What was that experience like?
Yeah.
Seeing that for the first time in theaters. I wish I saw that.
God, it was incredible. It was incredible because it was like, in many ways, it's the last awesome Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
Is that Big Daddy?
Big Daddy was
after
that
Big
wasn't
Daddy.
like
That's after.
was it after Big Daddy?
Yeah, it was. It was. Big Daddy came after Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Really?
And then Waterboy came after Big Daddy. I think I'm right.
No.
Big Daddy was after Waterboy.
I don't think so. Let's give it a go. Mr. Deeds was after Waterboy.
Deeds is way after. I was in like middle school with Deeds.
We're gonna give it a goog. Let's give it a goog.
Waterboy's later for sure.
I don't think so.
Waterboy, I feel like I was in like 8th grade
It's
when
still
Waterboy
before
came
Mr.
out.
Deeds. And it's definitely way after fucking Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison.
And
Those are-
before Spaceman.
Before Spaceman, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Skinny Human. Did you
Let's
watch
go. Let's do a
I don't even
close
know
up of me
Oh,
for this.
Spaceman, the new one? Yeah, no. I didn't
I
see that.
cried my face off.
There's a star man waiting in the sky.
I just love that Paul Dano is the voice of the arachnid alien. I watched Atlas, J-Lo's new Netflix movie.
Really?
And man, you guys gotta get on Letterboxd because my Letterboxd review is hilarious.
Guess
I'm
what?
on it. I got on it because of you.
I know, but
I've
you don't
only-
do it.
I've only reviewed like 2 movies, I think.
Yeah, you're just like, I liked it.
Gentlemen,
5 stars.
gentlemen.
And Quantumanium, my favorite. No, Doctor Strange. That's it.
I
You
did
just
Doctor
love
Strange.
Doctor Strange.
I gave that like a really like in-depth review, like hating on like fucking with the haters.
You're like,
It's
people
like if anyone doesn't like this, I will actually fight them.
I'll punch my niece in the face. She don't like Doctor Strange.
Billy Madison.
That's why I'm open my niece. She don't like Dr. Strange.
All right, Terry, come on. Just tell us that you're wrong.
Billy Madison, 1995. Happy Gilmore, 1996.
Mm-hmm.
The Wedding Singer, which I totally forgot about, is the next movie, 1998.
Makes a lot of
followed
sense.
by The Water Boy, also in 1998. Big Daddy, 1999.
Yeah.
Little Nicky, 2000.
Yep.
Mr. Deeds, 2002.
Yep. Adds up.
2002, also 8 Quasi Nights.
Quasi. So crazy.
Quasi. 2003, Anger Management.
Great movie.
2003, also Punch Drunk Love.
Ooh.
My least favorite Paul Thomas Anderson movie. I think it's the worst.
Wow.
Your least?
Wow.
Not even close.
It's pretty close.
Well, I guess Hard Eight. You could put Hard Eight down there. His first film, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. But the rest are above and beyond. Even fucking Inherent Vice, which is goofy as fuck, I think so much better.
I like Inherent Vice. Inherent Vice is a good time.
But it's like, it's a wacky movie. It's fucking insane.
I've never rewatched.
I didn't watch Licorice Pizza yet.
Oh, really?
Oh, I haven't seen
It's
that
down
either.
at the bottom, too.
Oh, it's no good?
I don't like movies with kids.
I like that one because it really has that feeling of nostalgia and summer and adolescence really well. But the best part is Bradley Cooper.
Phantom Thread. Did you watch that?
That's my second favorite. I fucking love.
That's your second favorite?
It's incredible. Yeah, it's
your
Master.
first favorite is obviously There Will Be Blood, right?
The Master. The Master is number one for me. It's the best acting I've ever seen.
There Will Be Blood is 1 or 2.
It's 3.
Wow.
For me.
Nah. Why? Okay. Let's debate this. Why? How can you put Phantom Thread above that?
I drink your milkshake.
I drink your milkshake.
I have a straw that goes across.
Yeah. No denying one of the greatest acting performances ever. But he does this in Phantom Thread, and Phantom Thread is just a far more just beautiful lullaby. Elegant.
Isn't it just a tailor who bangs a bunch of chicks?
It's about a man with OCD, essentially. Yes, he's like a Victorian dressmaker. But it's also a love story, and the score is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. I don't know. It's just a personal note. I know everyone thinks There Will Be Blood is like one of the greatest things ever, but I don't know. I find it kind of boring. It's still like number 3. I might like Boogie Nights more, actually.
Yeah, Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights is amazing.
I've probably seen There Will Be Blood only like twice, but I've watched Boogie Nights probably 4 or 5 times. I've watched Punch Drunk Love probably 3-4 times.
Yeah. My favorite part of Punch Drunk Love is all his sisters are just calling him gay. But to me, The Master is the best acting I've ever seen in my life between Phil Hoffman and Joaquin Phoenix going back and forth. It's amazing. And, he's playing a cult leader. Essentially, it's like a take on L. Ron Hubbard.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually...
All the scores after, I think, because they used to all be John Bryan, and then now they're all the guy from Who Sings Creep.
From what?
We're Radiohead. The guy from Radiohead does all of his scores.
Who Sings Creep?
Tom York.
No, it's not him. It's
York.
It's the other guy.
Oh. Back to Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah.
The scene where he's like running away he's kind of in the fight, and he's running away and he's like a silhouette. I've wanted to do a music video for the longest time where I recreate some of my favorite shots from movies. And I've always wanted to recreate that shot, like pay homage to it.
Didn't The Weeknd do that?
That's a great idea.
The Weeknd has a music video where he recreates like Joker and Casino and.
Oh, really? I've always wanted to do like the knockout scenes in The Big Lebowski when he's dreaming and he's flying through the sky. He's in the bowling alley. He's going under the girl's skirts, and I've always wanted to put that in a music video.
That'd be awesome.
My own twist.
Underneath.
Underneath.
Overneath.
Yeah. I don't know. How did we get on Paul Thomas? Oh, we were talking Adam Sandler movies.
It's true. And I was right.
No, you weren't. You said it was after Big Daddy, you fucking liar. Run the tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
You just said it was
No.
1 year before. You just read it off, you ding dong.
No. Play it back. Give me a replay.
You fucking ding dong. Yo,
Ding
that
dong.
edit where the hot chick pops up in our for when we're talking Planet of the Apes cracked me up. You're like, show that hot chick, and it goes bing, and she pops up.
Hold the
Then
phone.
You just said it 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, I was there, but
No,
I
you
forgot.
weren't, literally.
I'm in Hotel Transylvania. Okay.
Funny people.
Bring up at a Hotel Transylvania.
I think that's his last banger. Is funny.
Dude, what the? I am wrong.
Yeah, I know. Twice.
I'm off by a year. I swear those came out.
Cut gems.
This is
Not a comedic banger.
bullshit.
Good film.
Oh,
Very good.
comedic banger.
Yeah. Good film. Very good film. You know what he crushes in, if you've ever seen it, is the Meyerowitz stories, the Noah Baumbach film.
Yeah.
Best performance of Adam Sandler's life.
Yeah, it's
He's
him
an
and
underrated
Stiller.
serious actor.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
We've talked about this.
you know what's great is watch him and Brad Pitt. They do an Actors on Actors. It's
Yeah, I
so
saw
good.
that. Yeah.
Actors on Actors is kind of becoming a joke. Kim Kardashian's in one now.
No.
Yep, I saw that.
Why?
I watched Jodie Foster and Downey Jr. last night.
I did not need to see Jodie Foster having sex in on HBO.
I stopped watching it after 4 episodes. I thought it was the worst True Detective ever made.
Because you know why? Apparently it
Worse than
wasn't True
season two?
Detective. It was
It
this
wasn't?
whole other thing and just got
True Detective.
branded as True Detective.
Yeah, it sucked. I thought it was really bad.
How did it end?
I don't know. I stopped watching.
Oh yeah, I did too.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even watch.
I'm off today.
I watched season 1, obviously, multiple times.
Multiple
and
times.
then
Season
three.
1.
He's incredible.
season 3 is
Mahershala?
good. Yes.
It's no season 1. It's good, but it's not season 1.
It's very good. It's not.
I mean,
season-
no TV
Nothing.
series really lives up to that season 1. That's like,
No.
wow.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah, it was
Perfect
also
acting.
like we were just seeing Matthew McConaughey do stuff like that for the first time. I mean, unless you watched Lincoln Lawyer, which a lot of people didn't, but it was the first time. Or what was his first movie where he was really good at? Amistad.
Amadeus.
No, Amistad. Amadeus is the one
Wait,
about
Vegas.
Mozart.
Yeah, who's even in Amadeus?
Some guy who
Amadeus.
later voiced
What? You
the
never seen
Hunchback of the
Amadeus? You should see
I have seen it, but I don't know any of those actors. Like
Amadeus is about
Amadeus,
the
Amadeus,
liberation of-
Amadeus, 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 Amadeus,
Yeah.
Amadeus.
in South
Yeah, the
Africa.
guy that's he's
didn't
so
have-
jealous of Mozart.
Yeah, that's what's his name? F. Murray Abraham.
Murray Abraham is
Yeah, he's
not
in
Mozart. He's the bad guy.
No, Mozart is the guy who was the Hunchback
who
of
was
Notre
Mozart.
Dame.
He was in
I
nothing-
haven't seen him in anything else.
He was the
nothing
voice of the Hunchback.
in Notre Dame.
Yeah, in the Disney
The
movie.
Disney movie?
Yeah, he's the voice of
That
the
makes
Hunchback. He's got a beautiful singing voice.
Did you guys watch Gargoyles back in the day?
Yeah, but I wasn't like I don't know. I wasn't the biggest. It wasn't appointment viewing. Like Batman the Animated Series was appointment viewing. Like I had to see that.
I
Gargoyles.
still watch it sometimes. I
Yeah,
still
me
turn
too.
it on.
I remember I met Ron Perlman and I was asking him like about doing the voice for Clayface. He was like, honestly, man, I used to love doing those because it was just a quick check. I don't know much about it, but it was like the best gig you could get.
Hmm.
I liked how like
bet.
straight down the barrel he was. It was like at a park in New York City.
Amadeus.
He seems like a cool dude.
Amadeus.
He is. Have you ever seen the Simpsons episode where they do Planet of the Apes the musical?
No.
So only because that song Amadeus, they do like a joke on it because there's a character in Planet of the Apes called Dr. Zaius. And when he shows up, all of a sudden they go, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Help me, Dr. Zayas.
Simpsons or Family Guy?
Simpsons, because right after, you know how he's mute? In the original Planet of the Apes, who's the actor?
Heston?
Heston. He's mute for most of it, and then he takes it off and he says, I can speak. And they're like, he can
apes.
Yep. And they're like, can he speak? And he's like, I can sing.
Charlton Heston, card-carrying member of NPR.
Card-carrying member of Dead.
Of NPR. He loved National Public Radio.
Yeah, I think you meant the NRA.
Nope.
Nope. It was NPR. He loved radio. I think you even tried to clean it up there for a minute by knowing what NPR stood for, but you knew you were wrong.
That one I pulled out of my ass. I was not sure what it
Yeah. No, NRA.
I really love.
And you only know that because of Bowling for Columbine.
I'm a fucking comedic genius, and comedic geniuses have to know the right answer so they can mix it up with the false one. I'm fucking Charlie Kelly, bitch. Anyways.
Can any of you guys do an
I didn't
impression
mean to let that breathe. I'm Charlie Kelly, bitch. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, all the great dummies of all time are played by the smartest people.
No.
Huh.
Correct. Yes. If
Nope.
you can play a true idiot or clown, like
You talk about Fool's Gold.
great movie.
Is it? Is it?
No, I'm talking about fools in general. I'm talking about Chaplin. I'm talking about
Chaplin's a fool. He was a tramp. And there's nothing
Charlie
wrong with
Day.
tramps. If you've learned
I'm
anything
talking
from the
about
three of us,
Kramer.
it's that tramps will find a way.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Well, Lady and the Tramp. Have you ever Lady
Oh.
and the Tramped someone?
Yeah, of course. Sniffed a dog's butt in an alley, then ate pasta? For sure.
It's like Rickety Cricket.
Sometimes you fake it. You gotta fake it on the streets.
It's all about hips and nips.
Everybody fakes.
Keep it classy.
Can you guys? Can one of you guys do an impression of a cool youth pastor?
Of course I can, brother. I'm always here for you.
Brother, you know, it sounded like every.
You know what? What's up, guys? You know what?
Hey, let me rap with you for a minute. Turn around. Hang on. Here's how you do it.
Rap with you.
Hey, gang. Like, I think it's time that we get down with the Lord.
You know, I bet
gotta
some of
turn
you
a chair
guys think you're
backwards.
really cool.
Dude,
But I got a friend, and he's the coolest. You know his name? This guy named Jesus.
I'm in love with a man named God. That make me gay for God? You betcha.
I need to start a podcast that is just where I just turn the chair backwards and just talk.
Just you
Hey, gang.
staring into the camera.
Scary time.
Look, I know that it can be hard out there in the big scary world, but what you got to remember is it's about what's in here and about what's in
Nothing
here.
Nothing matters.
That's what really makes somebody cool. It's not about the car you drive or the girls that you hook up with on a Friday night. It's about believing in yourself, keeping your ears clean, and your nose to the grindstone.
And Jesus.
And
Preach.
Jesus.
That's pretty much the cool youth pastor right there.
Yeah, you're looking at him.
I mean, just being a youth pastor makes you cool. It's inherent. There's no just youth pastors. There's cool youth pastors. That's a term for a reason.
All right. Now be a closeted gay cool youth pastor.
What's up? I'm Zach. You guys have known me for years.
What? What?
He just went.
Oh. Okay.
Been doing it. I do that impression every day.
Well,
So the impression?
This is my impression.
These are my impressions.
have you ever seen?
Okay,
There's actually a great
that's good.
SNL skit with the youth pastor, and it's got Ben Affleck in it and Taron Killam, and they get like nose to nose, and they're like, "What are you gonna do about it?"
No, I haven't seen that.
It's really funny. Affleck's really funny in that.
I wanted to ask you about The Simpsons. I know Simpsons first, then Family Guy, and he openly loves and respects and Simpsons and being his great motivation and inspiration, blah 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 blah. But did they start? Simpsons first was doing full movie episodes where they were just mocking certain films, because like how Family Guy does Star Wars and all the movies as episodes. Was Simpsons doing that first?
I don't think so, except for they probably did like A Wonderful Life, but never like a full on the characters are playing other characters. Like Blue Harvest, the Star Wars spoof for Family Guy. That's the first time I remember like, okay, Chris is not Chris in this. He is Luke Skywalker. Peter's not Peter. He's Han Solo.
Don't get penisy.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's such a great line.
I got one. That's great, kid. Don't get penisy.
Have you seen the Shawshank Redemption one?
Yeah.
Family Guy does Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, the poster part.
When he the only thing I remember, I need to see it again, is when he climbs out of he climbs through the tube. Andy Dufresne crawled 500 meters through human shit. And the Family Guy one, he's like, why he chose chili dog night, I'll never know.
I'd like to tell you the Monopoly man got away from the sisters, but prison isn't a fairy tale.
I need to rewatch it. I would honestly those are my favorite Family Guy episodes, when they just satirize those.
They just did that recently where they did Friends, and there's a couple of really good 90s jokes in there. And then they did Of Mice and Men recently. What the hell else?
That makes all the sense.
They did a bunch of them that were really
Family
funny.
Guy's still on air? They still making new episodes?
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean it's a totally different writing team, but
yeah.
All the voices are still the same. I think they just hit 20 years.
I just watched all the original Mad Max films. I'd never seen any of the originals.
Road Warriors, awesome.
The Road Warrior, it's not even close, is the best one. Number 2 is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
The first one's like almost too indie and boring and simple, and then the third one's way over the top and crazy. But what I didn't realize is every post-apocalyptic movie ever is just ripping off Mad Max.
Yeah, George Miller really started that of like, what
in the future.
Well, and everybody like putting on chains and figuring out like steampunk kind of style of thing.
Like
I mean,
desert.
the whole fucking Burning Man is based off of that,
That's crazy that
Tupac, California Love music video. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty have an episode.
Just everything. Like Waterworld.
Yeah.
I watched Waterworld the other day because I fucking love Kevin Costner. And
even
that's a choice.
The Justice League movie, Batman's like Nightmare of the Future.
Yeah.
You're such a fucking fake nerd. It's crazy.
What?
I'm like a fair weather nerd.
Yeah, he really is.
I don't know, like the
what
deep
a weird
cuts, but
fucking example. He could have been like Book of Eli, fucking
Book of Eli,
The Road. You could anything, and you're like Batman's dream sequence.
Dude, that's a good sequence.
No, that's a shit movie.
No, it's a great movie.
Snyder Cut is good.
Snyder Cut's awesome.
Snyder Cut's not awesome. It's just way better than the fucking original.
No, it's awesome. There's stuff in there that's really interesting.
Agreed.
He takes it mythologically. It's great.
4 hours long.
Yeah, of my favorite shit. Al 7 Weenie.
Do you guys think that the drunk history premise is copied from that story sequence in Sandlot? The
No.
lip syncing.
Why would it be?
because the kid is Squints is telling a story, and the actors are lip syncing his voice while he's telling the story, and that's what they do in Drunk History. Where else was that like a thing?
Where
else was that done?
Every dubbed movie ever.
Yeah, but not in the not in the style that I'm talking about.
I
will
don't
fight
see
you.
any possible correlation between Drunk History and fucking Sandlot.
All right. Well,
You
I
cannot
watched
copy my
Sandlot
style.
a couple months ago, and I thought of that. I was like, oh, this is.
I mean,
wonder if
Wayne's
this is where
World
you got
did it.
No, but that's just dubbing. Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about someone telling a story, and then the actors are lip syncing that person's voice.
What is that, Zach?
I'm dubbing Cole right now.
What is this move?
I don't know.
Because I was going like this.
That's what Cole does. That's it. You haven't ever seen Cole out in the wild? You just walk around.
Cole present an imaginary award to himself.
What do you think is
That's
the
a pretty good
most?
Cole.
What's the most interesting way to sit?
To sit?
This is like the alpha male, or what they think is like the alpha Terry.
I generally sit like this all the time, but this is my like, hey, I'm so bored with what everyone's doing face. It's pretty good. Most interesting? I'm not flexible enough to sit in the most interesting way possible. I would like put my butt where my face is. And then I go like this.
You got to throw it back. Arch your back. You got to arch it.
And then pop your pussy.
What's that from?
Brother,
I don't know.
I've just been hearing it a lot lately.
Brother,
Arch your back.
Yeah.
Make me sweat.
Been watching a lot of porn.
No.
Make me fall.
I mean, out in like the regular world. What's in that cup?
Hopefully water.
That's a red Solo cup.
What's in that? It's
What you got in that
Vizzy.
That
Red
Fizzy.
So. What is it? Fizzy? Glizzy? Glizzy's hot dog, right?
Yep,
Vizzy.
it's hot dog. It's hot dog water.
Lizzie's a cock. Show me what you can do with that hot dog, baby.
Look at that. Doesn't it look like a cock?
Tell me that doesn't feel like a cock. Paul Rudd's like, it feels like a leg.
Mrs. Buttersworth.
Now I know how the villages in Pompeii felt.
Except for rivers of lava, it was rivers of ejaculate.
Yeah,
About the
all right,
ejaculate.
Give me your top, in order, top 5 Will Ferrell.
Ooh. All right.
Anchorman.
Anchorman number 1 with a bullet.
Yes.
Is at the bottom or the top?
That's at the top.
Well,
Step Brothers.
Can't make.
2. Talladega Nights. 3.
I think that's my number 1. I love
it's mine too. Talladega Nights is my number 1. I go Talladega,
5.
Anchorman, Step Bros.
See, I love Land of the Lost so much.
What?
Land of the Lost.
Semi-Pro.
Semi-Pro is in my top 5.
That's
Semi-Pro kills
it.
me. Because Semi-Pro
Jackie
is
Moon.
such a great ensemble. Like, everyone's so funny in that movie.
The fucking scene where they're playing poker.
Yeah.
It's an
Oh, man.
all-time scene.
Swedish Barnes what got me through
Jive
that.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Nobody called somebody a JT.
Oh, the cocksucker.
Jive Turkey's a little. What does he say? Jive Turkey's
the
a little.
line, my
off the
man.
line, my man.
Yeah, Will Arnett's hysterical.
Yeah, Arnett's amazing in that.
It's not
Father-
loaded.
Father Pat's hysterical. It's
Yeah.
2 points, Father Pat. It's 2 points. Illegal. You know, when he does the first alley-oop and he calls a foul, he's like, foul. Double
And
foul.
the way he blows the whistle, it's like
Yes.
it's like breathing through the whistle.
Double
Wow.
foul. It is 2 points, Father Pat. It's 2 points.
I got
Great.
sex and magic.
But I feel
Sexy
like-
magic.
like
That's like his song.
those ones aren't as like, it's gonna be like Anchorman, Step Brothers, and you can't
Yeah, it's the McKay ones.
you can't call
Oh, my number 5 is the other guys.
Oh, that's my number. Shit, I might put Other Guys over Step Brothers, to be honest.
Wow.
Other Guys is so funny.
It is. It is. That's man.
But again, that's like Michael Keaton's fucking incredible on that.
Exactly.
Even Wahlberg.
He only has
Listen,
like
we got a murder scene down there. There's blood everywhere. Oh, sorry, that's the other job. So listen, guys.
Yeah, just the running gag of the
TLC.
quotes.
Yeah. So I don't want no scrubs.
Get creep.
Nobody says creep unless they're talking about TLC.
What's his name's really funny
what you're
too.
talking about.
The bad guy,
Yeah, the British guy.
Allen Ginsberg.
A random casting in that is the lady.
Alan Partridge.
The lady, she's gone crazy in real life.
Hot lady.
She was only in like 7 days and 7 nights.
Christina.
And
Christina Ricci.
is that her name?
No. In the
She was
movie,
in-
isn't she Christineth?
She's the really rich
The ex
person in the movie.
The blonde lady?
Yeah, she's gone nuts in real life. She's
What?
ex girl.
let's see. Yeah, she just like probably 6 months ago. I don't know if she was drunk, but she like drove her car into a house and like, yeah, she's definitely. I think she got arrested.
Make me sweat. What is
What
it?
does an
She-
arrest make you
She's in a
crazy?
good movie with
Christineth.
shit. What's his fucking name?
You call her by her name.
What's the guy from The Office?
get back
that
here and have sex
that
with my
becomes the
wife.
manager when Michael Scott leaves, and he's in The Hangover.
Ed Helms.
Ed Helms. He's in a movie where he plays an insurance salesman.
Yeah,
And he
it's
goes, White Rapid or something Rapids.
Grand Rapids.
I love that movie.
Grand
We
Rapids.
watched-
Yeah,
You and I
she's
watched
in that.
movie together, Cole. for the
She's
first
not
time.
in that.
Did we?
No, she's not.
She's in that. Yeah, she plays like
What? No, she's not. Are you thinking
Yeah, she
of? You're thinking of
she's
the
in the other
lady
guys.
who dated Ellen for a while. What was her name?
Oh no, did she date Ellen?
Mary
I know
Kate,
she's.
Portia de Rossi.
No, yeah, not her, but oh, what's her name?
You're talking about the
She-
female.
She was in the
Find it.
Psycho remake,
the site.
and
Oh yeah.
she was
yeah,
in Annette
yeah.
Annette
Her
Bening.
name?
No,
Nope.
How the
That's
fuck?
Annette
She was
Bening.
she was in that movie with Harrison Ford. It was
Yeah,
7 days and 7 nights, right?
And Heche.
Anne Heche.
Where did I pull that from? I don't even know.
You probably pulled
6
it out of
days
your
and
Anne
7
Heche.
I think they're married, right? No.
Anne
he's-
Heche. Yeah.
Melissa Flockhart.
Oh, she died. Shit. She
What?
died in 2022.
How did she break into someone's house?
Maybe I'm thinking 2 years ago when this shit happened.
She
They
also
got
that
fucking-
lady was not in the other guys.
No,
Yes,
you're
she was.
Christineth is not Anne Heche.
No, not Christineth. She's like the really rich. She's the boss of the villain, of the
Is
bad
Anne Heche?
guy in the movie. Anne Heche. Yeah, she's in the other guys.
We're just spewing all sorts of postmortem.
She's
things.
when they're at Wall Street that one day, and she's like, "How much did we lose?"
Oh, imagine if we made news about Anne Heche from our podcast, postmortem, and we just started.
She died.
Rumors.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys remember? You know,
No, I'm
whenever
pretty sure
somebody,
I remember her getting into like a crazy accident. Let me see, Anne Heche.
She seemed unhinged for sure.
yeah, she definitely did crazy stuff. Is she dead?
She's dead. Yeah.
How'd she
Video
die?
shows car belonging to Anne
Jesus.
Heche.
She's as dead as Anne Heche.
She died of inhalation and thermal injuries while a sternum fracture caused by blunt force.
Inhalation of thermal. Was
Did she get? She got murdered?
Did she leave on a jet plane that exploded?
Don't know when
so this is-
I'll
this
be
is
back
the car
again.
accident.
Leaving.
And yes, she did. She did date
Ran
Ellen
into a
DeGeneres.
spaceship with a car.
Dude, you remember in Armageddon when?
I love Armageddon.
Yeah, but
I remember everything.
Michael
about
Clark Duncan.
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
No,
It was so
Michael
unhinged
Clark
right
Duncan. Just when they're all leaving and Ben Affleck saying goodbye, and just this huge guy just goes,
Even
no. But then the Italian guy who was in a bunch of movies that I don't remember just goes, whoa!
Yeah, the fat guy. He could really sing.
It's so funny.
And Buscemi's going, leaving. My favorite part is when Buscemi goes crazy on the asteroid.
For no reason. There is no build up to that.
It was absolutely nuts. And he's like, guys, when we get back down to Earth, maybe we just keep this between ourselves.
Man, we had some good fucking movies back in the day. And if they weren't good, they were at least quotable.
But they were just great action films of the time. Like, I was watching Waterworld, and I'm like, I know it is often referred to as a joke of like a shit movie, but so is like Point Break and shit like that and Roadhouse. But those are awesome fucking movies. They're just of the time. Watch Waterworld again, and you'll be like, man, what an intricate fucking film. There's a lot going on here.
Well, there is a lot going on. It just, audiences couldn't get it. But it's the amount of money that it cost is why it was,
right.
Why people think it's nutty, because like it costs so much money.
They had to flood the entire Earth. I can't even imagine what that cost.
Yeah, you remember that? That was so weird in 1997 where it was just all water.
95, but
I really Anne Heche'd that.
That's going to become a new thing.
That's really Anne Heche'd the crap out of that thing.
Yeah, why don't you kiss my Anne Heche?
Yeah, I got Anne Heche'd.
So she did die in August 5th, 2022, was behind the wheel of her Mini Cooper when she crashed into a house in West Los Angeles neighborhood of Mar Vista. A fire broke out at
drugs in her system?
Freed from the wreckage until 11:49 a.m.
You know what the saddest one of those is that kid that was in Star Wars who got pinned by his Jeep, like in that freak accident? Anton Yelchin.
Star Trek, not Star Wars.
Star Trek.
And also, man, you should watch. There's a documentary about him called Love, Anton. Because he's Russian as fuck. His real name's Anton. And it's heartbreaking. This kid had what a struggle of a life, and it was, but loved it so much, like the acting. He would record himself do everything, and when he's 16 or 17. He had to do a movie where he gets drunk, and he had never been drunk before in his life. And so he set up his video camera in his room, and he got drunk by himself, and he taped it because he's how fucking dedicated and just.
I kind of want to do that.
Well, it's a little late now, man. Heche.
I do it every Thursday.
But so they show the video.
Oh, it's funny because Cole is always drunk. Oh.
Well, this is the recording system. But they show
Thanks for explaining. You really Anne Heche'd that one.
It's just him progressively getting drunk for the first time, and it's so well, this is weird. And then he kind of gets giggly and he's having fun, and then an hour in, he's like, "This is sad." He's like, "I feel so sad." He's like, "I never want to do this."
Wow,
and it's heartbreaking. He also was about to direct his first film ever right before he died, and the script has kind of become lure. People were dying to read it because it was supposed to be Taxi Driver set in the San Fernando Valley, and
it was called Cab Driver.
Yeah.
You'll see at one point during the recording have a period of overconfidence, and he's playing the harmonica and the guitar at the same time, and he asks the girl to go to prom. He's like, "Kelly, I don't even need to ask you because I know what the answer is. You want to go to prom?" "Yes."
21 Jump Street.
Starts playing the guitar. That's from 21 Jump Street.
I got a crow. Everyone's teaching on I am the talent and riding my toe. I've got a crow. The best part of that scene is Chris Parnell as the acting teacher be like, yeah.
He loves it.
I like that movie.
He says that Chris Parnell studied acting in upstate New York. I think he says at one point. It's when I was studying acting with blah, blah, blah in upstate New York. That was a fucking dig to upstate New York.
Hey!
I gotta crawl.
Cynthia.
Cynthia. That's the second one.
Cynthia.
Let's pick one or two. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right, and hey.
Oh,
I really
And Heche'd to the
hate that whole
face.
segment.
Yeah, let's call Luke and just see what he's doing.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Want me to call?
Let's talk to that baby.
All right.
When are we gonna get Wink on here to just take over our podcast?
There's no reason we haven't had him on yet. I miss him. I want to see him.
I wonder if he feels left out.
Oh, I got to put together his wedding video still.
Has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
His phone's off.
Well, regular Anne Heche over there.
Classic Anne Heche.
Oh, I just nailed that cut. Ethan, I friggin' nailed that cut. I've been live punching the show and like screwing up royally, but that last one, I just screwed up. My hubris. Damn it. He's going to turn that into a short and use it against me.
How are you live editing the show? Just who we're zooming in on?
Mm-hmm.
Can you zoom in more in the frame of our boxes?
Yeah.
To just like put emphasis and shit?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, I know how it switches camera views, but can you then zoom in my box, say, to make it just like my, this?
Like you just want to be your face?
I'm just saying, can you fucking zoom?
Yeah, but I'll hold on. I'm going to do it in a cool way.
It just looks weird. I'm not asking.
We can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, I know.
Because sometimes, this is an edit I think we should add when I say something stupid.
Wait, you can't see what I'm doing? You want to see what I'm doing?
I can't see what you're doing.
I see what you're doing now. Oh, okay. I like it. I like where you're going with this.
I don't see anything. But sometimes
there's that face again.
Hang on.
Sometimes when I say
I
something
gotta go over there to
stupid,
fix it.
Cole will just like, especially when I make fun of Cole, he'll just like give this very cold, dead stare into the camera. And you guys never cut to. Sometimes you do, but like, I wish you could just like zoom in on it slowly. It makes me laugh so hard because you can tell he's like, he doesn't want to admit it's a little funny. It's not really that funny. It's not nearly as funny as I think it is, and it's insulting, and it's at his Anne Heche. And he just makes this hilarious, like, just dead stare. And you guys need to, like, just push in on.
Like a Ben Affleck dead stare?
Yeah, exactly.
Here, do the dead stare there, Cole. I'm going to do this in a cool way.
Yeah, see, you can't even really fake it because it's so organic when it happens that his face gets heavier by 10 pounds. Just the weight and it just of the fucking, there's even like a slow. So there's even a shake and he's just like, but he's holding back a smile. And is it a smile of anger or is it a smile of like, I don't want to admit, yeah, that, but smoother, not clicking, scrolling.
Fuck you, sir.
What you say, Anne Heche?
What'd you say about my bitch Anne Heche?
Why are you editing in real time now? Just for the
it makes it easier for the editor.
Let me tell you something about Anne Heche.
I killed
She's a bad bitch. She likes to go
I'm going to go
both
this
ways.
way.
You know what I'm talking about.
Is that Saratoga Lake?
Yeah, of course it is.
Where'd you get this? Just a Google?
Internet.
Wow.
Just on the webs.
Whoop.
Yeah, fucking traffic is insane outside of my apartment right now.
For
The
why?
Belmont Stakes started today.
Ah,
Craziness.
How they
do
cook
you got?
that?
America.
who you picking? Celtics or Mavericks?
Oh, man, I know the Celtics are going to win, but I really want the Mavericks to try to pull it off.
Yeah, agreed.
I really would love to see that because I fucking hate the Celtics. And I hate
You know,
Porzingis.
I think it's their time. If they lost, I'd be like, damn, Celtics, you really blew it. I wouldn't be like, haha, good for you. Or
They're probably gonna sweep.
no, I don't. I think Mavericks are too good to be swept.
I don't think the Mavericks are that good. I think they've been fucking punching up.
Pretty fucking good.
I don't know. I don't think the West was that great this year. And as soon as the Nuggets were knocked out, that was it.
Hello. Leaving on a gently.
You guys ever
I don't
cut a
know
fart?
where I'll be back again.
You ever cut a fart in a girl's face while you're doing it?
Why would your butt be in her face unless you're 69ing and you're on top? Which is
Why wouldn't it?
Wait. That doesn't make sense.
69.
Does it?
I mean, it's close to your face. It's not aimed at.
You'd
the
have
face.
to literally flip over.
Yeah. You never 69?
Well, I mean, doing it as just an activity, like an all
There you go.
around, all
No, no, no.
encompassing activity.
How many times have you had 69 in your entire life?
Is this BAH or AAH? Before Anne Heche or after Anne Heche?
It was you, Ellen, and Ann Heche.
That's right.
Terry, Ellen, and Ann Heche walk into a hotel room.
Terry, how many times have you fucking 69? Don't run away from the question.
I'm not running away. I'll count.
Our listeners really.
A 1, a 2, a 3, a 3.
69 isn't really fun.
It's
No.
the best. Oh, it's the best.
Zach
Once in
has a
while,
journal.
If you do like a sideways 69,
No, I want to get smothered, you know?
I don't know. It's difficult.
That's probably enough for this episode. Yeah. Probably got into some weird stuff. I'll tell you what. I redid the lighting in here. It looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, you say that every week, man.
Look at me.
Look at me. Hey, look at me. Do you feel in charge?
That's good shadow.
That is, you got a nice contour there.
And do we boopity beepy.
Is that your model face?
No. What's everybody do your model face? What is a model face? Is that like a smolder?
You want to see my model face? Cole, pull up your modeling pictures.
Yeah, I've got a whole portfolio you can take a look at. My dude.
Leaving.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Here's
touch.
me on a boat.
Just playing with your beard.
On a jet plane.
See, I
Why was that you on a
I
boat?
smile really hard. Like too hard. Where I look like. Instead, it's like relax the face.
Don't know. Hold on, do I have it? Where's the picture of
I went and took a picture for my new driver's license a couple
your
days ago.
nude?
Oh, I got to do that too.
You got
And,
a driver's license for being nude.
Yeah.
Anytime you're-
Yeah,
It's called
It's
the
a new
new
thing that we're
driver's
doing.
license.
it's like, you can opt into being an organ donor. You can
Yeah.
also opt into being a
Organ donor.
nudist.
Are you guys organ donors?
Yeah, why wouldn't you be?
I don't know. You're selfish if you're not.
It's fucking seriously.
my-
Why would you not be an organ donor?
In my place.
Yeah, I remember that one. He did that.
Terry used to edit these and put himself into them and mock me on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Do you have that one?
I do have it somewhere. But you were fat back then, so the joke was on you.
Joke's on you.
Fucking fat boy. Oh no, I closed the thing I was doing. Dumb fuck. Leaving. All right, I can't wait to watch this back in 2 weeks and laugh at it. You guys watch? I watch all the episodes. Do you?
Yeah. No, not all of them, but some of them I do.
Sometimes.
Whoa!
Knocked my screen over.
What a whip hand! That was intense.
The
Was that
regular
cool?
Anne Heche.
It was cool. Anne Heche definitely had.
Golly, boys, we look great. Just look at us. We look great, and we look so much younger than we are. You ever think about that? We look so much younger than we are. We are old.
Oh well, you know what I was thinking about because I was watching these Costner 90s movies. Is like they were all in their 30s. Like Bull Durham, he's 32. He's younger than me. Field of Dreams, he's 34. Why did people in the 80s and 90s look fucking 45? Why did they all look
I don't know. Like smoking and lack of lotion, I guess.
Cigarettes for
Yeah, but
sure. There was cigarette smoke everywhere. When you went to restaurants, when you went on a plane, there was everyone was just getting secondhand smoke, even if you weren't a smoker.
Bro, you
That's a
gotta
fucking
losh it
carcinogen.
up. Losh it up. Nobody drank
yeah.
water either.
Yeah, water.
Yeah, no one drank water. I mean, that's honestly it, man. I just fucking moisturized my face and I
like
drank tons of water.
I was thinking George Costanza was like a 30-year-old man in Seinfeld, and he looks 50.
Was he
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
all in
dude.
their 30s, dude.
Wow.
They're early 30s.
How? We look
Jerry
so
Seinfeld is
young.
only like 60 years old right now.
The Sunny crew, when they start, they're like 28, 30 in the first season.
Oh, I think they're younger.
No, it's like
No, they
28.
were in their 20s. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they were like 25.
No, it's late 20s. Some of them were in their 30s. Dennis is older than everybody.
Well, he was in that 80s show.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
But everybody looks so old back then. It's crazy. All I ever think about when I look at myself is like, man, what if I really tried and took care of myself? Like the potential's pretty crazy, scary, and I think that's why I don't do it because
If I could just relax my face more,
I'll end up like Anne Heche.
I'm better because I'm usually like this. And you can see like all my wrinkles. But I'm so happy all the time.
I don't have wrinkles, but I do. You can't see because of the light, but I get the bags really bad. It's really the only thing that ages me is the hairline and the bag.
Got a case of the Anne Heche bags.
But I'm going to go to fucking Turkey and just eradicate that problem.
I'll eradicate that.
Eradicate. I figured, like Superman, he was the
Oh, he's the original.
original what?
Well, this has been a real gas, fellas. But we're crossing over an hour here, so let's call it for tonight. Love you both. I miss Luke, and always
What'd you
Hope
guys do last week?
hope Davin and Pete are okay.
Davin. Oh, man.
Did you have a
Fuck that
guest
guy.
last week?
We did, yeah. We had a social media consultant.
Expert of some sort?
Yep.
Did he give us tips on how to make people watch our show?
He gave us some really bad tips. Needless to say, I don't think Terry's going to hire him.
It was tough. We would have had to do a lot for T-shirts.
We should get some T-shirts made, though. That's a great
Oh, God damn it.
idea. That's serious. Terry, make some fucking
Oh, God damn it.
Please.
Oh.
please.
What would be on the t-shirts? Any of our like
Our stupid
phrases, or would it be our
Yeah.
faces?
Dude, ooh, phrases or faces. What if
Dude,
the teacher said phrases or faces.
it would be a phrase face. Good night.
YUNKJunk!